We got a damn good show for you tonight. What do you say, Jane?
Yeah, we got a damn good show. Let's get her done.
All right. Good day, fellow YouTubers. Thanks for joining me here for another bottle digging recap. And this is the stuff from the previous two-part digging video, dig number 56 and dig number 57, where Jane and I get into a couple patches of old glass right on a rock ledge. The first old patch was like on the left-hand side of this rock ledge, and the ledge kind of wound around like that. And then over on this side, there was another patch of stuff, probably from the 40s and 50s. We got a bunch of marbles and a couple other finds out of it. So we'll go over those as well. But before we get into those, I'll show you I'm having a little drink of this tonight. Mike's Hard Blue Freeze. It's 5%. I got a red one too over there somewhere. I'm gonna have a drink of that too. So yeah, well, cheers, folks. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, folks, so the first things we're gonna go over are gonna be the old glass that Jane and I found the first part of the dig. Oh, but before we get into those, let me just say this. Some of you may be saying, hey, I don't see this or I don't see that here. Let me tell you. I had all this stuff sitting outside in a plastic bag. I thought I had it nice and secure. Some water got in some of the bottles. They froze and broke. Okay, those bottles being the pumpkin seed flask, that froze and broke. And I was quite disappointed in that, as you can imagine. A Johnson's American Anodyne liniment bottle, that froze and broke. Another Menards liniment, that froze and broke. And there was a couple Slickers that froze and broke as well. But we can't get too upset about that. We just got to keep on trucking. All right, now let's get into the bottles. So first up, we got the Pendleton's Panacea right there. That's the first time I had found a manganese glass Pendleton's Panacea. It is blown with a tooled lip. Kind of hard to see that it's turning purple. You might be able to tell a little bit down around the base there. I can see it pretty good with the naked eye. Pendleton's Panacea. Now, normally the ones I find have a lot more writing on them. Pendleton's Panacea, Cookshire, Quebec, Canada, Fraser, Thornton and Company. And if you hang on just for a second here, I'll show you one of those. Okay, so here's this box of Menards liniment bottles up here, folks, and these down here are the Pendleton's Panacea bottles. Here's the one that I got out of this video, and you can see the lavender color in this one from here. Yeah, that's a lot better. Image of it there. Pendleton's Panacea. Here's another blown one. Nice aqua blue color, and as you can see, there's a lot more writing on this one. Check it out. Fraser, Thornton and Company, Cookshire, Quebec, Canada. Blown with a tooled lip. Check it out. Okay, there we be. Okay, so next up, folks, how about this little Ink Out number 2 bottle? Kind of like a schoolhouse shape. Was cracked. I put a piece of tape on it just to make sure it didn't fall apart on me. It's manganese glass. And Ink Out number 2. That sort of reminds me of that whiteout stuff that had like a fingernail paint brush down inside of it, you know, and if you made a mistake with a pen, you could wipe it out and let it dry, and then you just write over it. I'm not sure if that's what that is or not, but that's what it reminds me of. And next up, we got these two here, Chesbro Vaseline jars. This one has a gray hue to it. This one just appears to be clear. So this gray hued one generally would be dated 1915 to 1925. Bottles were made that had that gray hue before then and afterwards, but 1915 to 1925 sort of suits this dump site. So I'm guessing that's about when it was. Almost as crazy as that ape ringing the bells. Here's this Miner's Liniment. You just seen the box of those that I have. So this will be going in that box with those ones. We have the Johnson's American Anodyne Liniment. I pulled some of that stuff out of it, and then I thought, you know what, I'm going to leave that in there. That is bark off a tree that some insect or something has hauled in there. Beautiful old Johnson's bottle. Nice color. And I've got a collection of these too. I don't know if I'll... Yeah, well, heck, I might as well show you a box full of those I got too. Hang on a minute. Okay, folks, so here's this box of Johnson's American Anodyne Liniment bottles I've managed to dig over the past few years. And doesn't that look nice? All these aqua blues in there. So the aqua blue ones are blown in mold with tooled lips, and the clear ones are machine made. And here's the one from this video, and that'll be going in the box as well. Yeah, real nice blue ones. Look at that. Almost electric blue. Alright, so let's start over here now. Here's this mason jar lid, and I said it was 1892 in the video, but the date on it, I'll get it spun around here, is April 25th, 1882. I don't know how well you can see that. You might be able to make that out. 82, not 92, so that's going to be quite old there. Got these two perfumes. That's just your basic one, probably from the 30s. This one's probably from the 30s as well, but look how lovely that is. That's a nice little perfume bottle. We got the small McLaren's Imperial Cheese milk glass bottle, or jar rather. Okay, I don't know how long this video has been so far. Got to be 7 minutes anyways. Jeez, I'm gonna have to open up another can. So let's maybe speed her up there a little bit. Here's this piece here, quite decorative. This has flowers on it as well. Could be just about anything, I guess. Nice looking piece though. This spoon is not silver, but it also has flowers on it. And then we have this, which I suspect is some sort of winding key. Got a little nub on the end of it here. It's square. Anybody else got any ideas? You think I'm right on that? Put it down in the comments below. Is that going to be a winding key for something? I don't know. That's what I think it is. And now, folks, I got some shards and broken stuff down here. And what's up with that, you say? Well, I'm going to show you just because. These are manganese glass. This is manganese. Oh, yeah, you can see the purple in that. Got some nice grapes on it. I'll just put that in the shards box. Check it out, see? Yeah. That's nice lavender color. This one is also a lavender color, although you can't really make that one out. Would have been some sort of goblet or something, I believe, but I thought it was a neat piece to have, even though it is broke. And then there's this one, folks, which was a real heartbreaker. E.M. Hustis, Wines and Liquors, 214 Main Street, Charlestown. And I believe Charlestown is a neighborhood in Boston. The oldest neighborhood in Boston, I believe. Look how lovely a color that is. What a shame that was broke, man. Oh man, I wish it had been complete. But it isn't. Nice shard just the same. And finally, this shard here, folks, I kept because it is the first evidence of a blue squib bottle that I've found or dug. I know they exist. I've seen other people dig them, but this is as close as I've gotten. Blue squib. I find green ones, brown ones, clear ones, but so far I haven't got a complete blue one yet. Red Freeze. Yeah, that tastes all right. So, over into the more modern section, 1940s and 50s, we got this toy cigar, and I do believe it would have had a little red light in the end of it here. I'm not really sure how it would have been lit up. I don't know if you bit the end of it here, maybe it triggered it. I'm not sure. But anyways, there that is. Awesome, awesome piece. I was happy to find that one. Oops. We got the Esquire scuff coat, and these turn up all over the place, and especially in 50s sites. They're a shoe polish bottle, in case anybody was wondering. And then, of course, folks, we got all these marbles, and I don't think I'm gonna dump them out and go over them all again. Like I say, you can go back into the previous video and check them out. But we also got this peanut butter jar there as well, which I'm keeping them in for the time being. And this is a Horns, registered 1932 peanut butter jar. Had a bit of the label on it, but not really enough to identify anything. They also come in a much larger size. Now, if you just hang on a second, I'll show you that as well. So here's this jar here, folks, a larger one. And as you can see, I keep my dug marbles in it. And inside this jar are all the marbles I've dug in the previous 4 years of digging. And I'm willing to bet this year I've dug more marbles than the previous 4 years combined. So I am sure I could fill another one of these easily just from marbles from this year. So there's that, folks. I'll probably do a video on that sometime in the near future. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for this one, folks. Thanks for watching. Leave a thumbs up, please. Comment down below. Oh, yes, I recently hit a milestone of 1 million views. So thank you to all my viewers for that, because without you guys, that would never have been possible. And I can't thank you enough. So that, yeah, well, I can't. I'd like to thank you all individually, but there's no way I can. There's just so many viewers that watch regularly and leave comments and thumbs up. And I do my best. I try to give shout outs and stuff like that throughout the videos. And I think you guys like that. I don't know. I would like it if somebody was doing it for me. So, anyways, that's about the best I can do for you. So I do really appreciate it. Anyways, okay, I'm rambling. Thanks, folks. We'll catch us all in the next one. Have a great day. Where are we headed to, driver?
No man's land.
Oh, okay, they're going then.